Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Okay. Hello everyone. Thank you for taking the time for joining us today. My name is Sylvia, and I'm going to share my journey about building a small local brand. I'm currently working full time as a UX project manager in an online media company. While managing the commitment of my full time job, I also run a woman footwear business, and I'm going to share with you today. Please note that I just want to share my experience as a small business owner. This is not a tips or walkthrough about building a successful brand. So let's just start. My brand is called Secret Soul. It is a local shoe brand that pursues trendy women's shoes and sandals while sticking to the basic. We provide casual, comfortable, yet stylish shoes to accompany our audience day-to-day life. Our story begins in mid 2020, August 2020 to be exact. In August, I, along with my cousin, start to build the brand. We do research and trial and error for about 6 months, and finally launch the brand in 24 January 2021. And why we build the brand? It is because around August 2020, Indonesia was in the peak of COVID-19 first wave, if you guys remember. The pandemic has drastically affected the Indonesian economy, and so many companies that get affected by this take drastic measures to mass layoff. And as a result, unemployment rate are significantly rise, and many of the employee that affected try to start a small business as their new source of income. My company was one of the company that get affected by the wave indirectly. While I still have my job back then, I still get a pay cut. Not significant, but still. Then at one night, I was having a casual conversation with my cousin. She worked in Singapore back then, and she told me that her company also got heavily affected by the COVID-19. Long story short, we both decided to try to build a small business together. And we chose footwear business because many in our family are in footwear business. And next is how we build the brand. The first several months was quite a challenge for us because firstly we can only communicate it via online because my cousin is still in Singapore, right? Then secondly, even though many in our family are in the footwear business, they never produce woman footwear. Thus the information and knowledge we have were mostly only about men footwear. Through the first and second month, all we did was research. We do research about almost everything, starting from the competitor profile, how long a fashion trend lasts, what are the typical fashion style of our target audience, and how to produce and distribute the actual product or the shoes. Then after we have the data, we do a lot of planning. We list down why the customer should buy our products, what can we offer that the other brand couldn't. In the end, we finally agreed to offer extra customer services. So our customer can shop worry free. We personally reach our customer and tell them and explain them about the size chart. We provide a free return policy. We also receive custom order without minimal purchase. And the third one is we took a lot of advantages of our skills and knowledge. We almost we did almost everything that we can create by ourselves. We split the tasks by each of our expertise. I did the logo and packaging design, also the photo shoot, and create the social media design. My cousins searched for the best supplier for the material. She also mentored the shoemaker about the exact style that we expect on the final product. In spite of our own tasks, we do design the shoes together. Last but not least, we did so many trial and error. We created so many sample shoes that failed, but we kept making the sample until we have the best result. We prioritize not only the look but also the comfort because we aim for a happy, loyal customer. Now for the challenge. We actually sold around 20 pairs of shoes in our first week of launch. But our business doesn't always run smoothly. In mid 2020, the second waves of COVID hit again, and our sales was not looking good. Therefore, we had to pause our business activity for a couple of months. Despite that, we kept looking for a way out. We tried to plan a collaboration with a celebgram back then, which failed. We also create ads and social media and did endorsement, and also still no improvement in our sales until we start sending our brand proposal to several department stores. Luckily, our brand passed the department stores curation. Now we are also available offline at Lakon department store in Kelapa Gading. Um, does my business run smoothly after that? Sadly, no. This is not a successful businessman story that you can read everywhere, but there's always a key takeaway from the challenges. We learned that challenges are inevitable. We just need to keep moving until there's no more room or resources. And the second one is small achievement is still an achievement. Although it is undeniable that my business growth is kind of slow, I'm still grateful that the business still can run. For us, the business still running is an achievement itself. Um, I think that's all for my presentation. I think we can move to the Q&A session.